This is going to be kind of awkward. As you can see, kind of cleaned off my desk area here, and I've kind of got this, doing it up Ashen style, which I haven't done in a very long time. Crappy lighting. Dark outside. That's winter for you. Anyway, so it's kind of been a while since I've just been real about my videos. For the most part, ironically, as spastic as I am on YouTube, my most favorite YouTube videos are kind of done, I don't know, about odd subjects, nerdy stuff, I guess. Stuff I obsess over, that are done real chill, you know what I mean? Like, one of my favorite videos, actually, was a guy, and let me get something to illustrate here, who, has antique straight razor collection that he, I imagine, shaves with. Straight razor here, antique great-grandpapas, as you can kind of see. Here you go, bad lighting already. And I'm kind of stuck on a tripod here. I don't really know if I... Oh, that was smooth. That was smooth right there. As you can see, kind of rust going along the blade here. I'd like to know how to take care of that. I kind of wish I could fix it up, considering the thing's 100 years old. You know. But I keep this in a box. I keep this in like my war chest with all my other weapons. And he just sat there for like 20 minutes talking about how to how to sharpen this. And I swear to, it was like a 4-part video. And I swear to God, I watched the entire thing. Just, you know. Yeah, he's like, and so now we're gonna go across the, you know, the 400 grit stone. Yeah, that's good motion right there. It's almost like Bob Ross. Bob Ross would probably actually be the precursor to the stuff I like, and many people like watching on YouTube. Just a happy little tree over here, but just about different subjects. Like, oh, you know, today we're gonna do, you know, a Transformers, you know, review. Just happy little twist this joint here. You know, I don't know. So anyway, I was out and about today, and of course it's my day off, which means I had to go do a bunch of errands. Oh, knocking the tripod. Wow, this is gonna be really a really great professional video here. What else can I do to make this even more professional? Here you go. Let's add some professional lighting onto that shit. Yeah. Ooh, wow, that's actually kind of fun to watch. Now switch to kryptonite. That was actually the best scene that what's his face? Nicolas Cage has ever been in. Just my opinion. Okay, so anyway, I was out and about, and I dropped by my Power Gamer, which is like an really interesting indie gaming shop in my area, and they have like Japanese imports and action figures from Japan and like retro consoles and stuff. It's like Funko Land, but not gay. I've spurned the Funko Land army. I had a bad experience in a Funko Land once. Don't ask. I need an adult! No, that never happened. I'm just kidding. Anyway, but they didn't have what I was looking for, which was actually a couple new games. I just thought, honestly, I saved up a little bit of money. I haven't been out with my friends as much. Haven't seen them in a while, so I saved up a little bit of money, and I kind of decided I wanted to get some games, because ever since my PS3 has been hooked up to the HD TV, mostly I've been using it for Netflix, and they didn't have it, so I had to go to a GameStop, which I try to avoid for obvious reasons. I'm kind of an anti-GameStop kind of guy. So first I got, oh god, bad lighting, and yeah, can you see what it is? Can we get it even more in the shadows there? Yeah, let's read that. Yeah, so you have Far Cry 2. I heard this was a lot like, what's that Russian game that I was geeking out about? Hardcore. I already forgot. Stalker. I kind of heard it was Stalker-esque. Not a lot of people liked it, but I heard I heard that people didn't like it for the reasons that I would like it. And that's just kind of the way, that's the way I roll, yo. And, Resistance 2. Which I just had to get sometime. The price you can't see there. It's like meh. It was like $19.99. So for $20, I'll buy Resistance 2. It's been out for a while. I liked Resistance 1, even though it's completely generic shooter. I don't know why. And here's the interesting thing: can't close this one all the way. Why? Because the guy at GameStop, who you know, just like, wow, we have reached a new level of laziness. Just wow. I mean, this is what it would have taken. Oh, okay. Maybe it does take. There we go. And then you would just go, thank you for coming to GameStop. You know, they had it at Power Gamer, but the problem was that it didn't come with the instruction manual and the all this lovely. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I love about PS3 games. Just this lovely artwork on the inside and on the back flap. This really does matter. Presentation does matter, guys. Humans are a materialistic species. It's really retarded. Like this is a digital download crap they're trying to push on us. I like having a copy. That's why vinyl collectors love to collect vinyl, because you have a copy and you can feel it and taste it and lick it. Okay, don't lick it, whatever. Anyway, so, Resistance 2 right there. Can't wait for Nightfall, so I don't really need that. It's a, it's a PSP advertisement. We'll just get rid of that. So I don't know what I'm going to use this for. I'm going to get rid of that. But, yes. Now, 15 cents. It's just so cool. I don't even like it, like the series. I mean, the series is okay. This hopefully will expand my interest in it. I like the idea of World War II never really happening, the Holocaust not happening. I would prefer that aliens invaded and killed, like, billions more people than to know that, such cruelty happened from, man, not an outside species. I'm more comfortable with the idea of Resistance 2 than I am the Holocaust. But then again, I'm more comfortable with the idea of, like, Nazi eugenic science being correct than the idea of, like, Hollywood eugenics, which is, like, survival of the broest. If you have, like, the best sports car, you're the broest. That I cannot abide by. Okay, so, let's just cut the shit and get down to what I really want to talk about, which is, PSP accessories. At Power Gamer, they have, like, a little $2, or, like, like, few buck table, like a liquidation table, that is good stuff. And I found a lot of neat stuff there. One of the things that I found, oh, you know what, it's not with me anymore, I sold that. Well, anyway, PSP stuff. I've collected way too many PSPs. Don't even ask my opinion on the new PSP 2 that they're coming out. Oh, it's gonna have a touchback and more gimmicks. Fuck the gimmicks! God damn it! This is the reason that I liked the PSP. Let's just get my good old. This is the PSP 3000 model. This one had some scanline errors, but this I've been playing with this for a long time now. And I just like the PSP. And one of my last reviews, I mentioned, I was talking with Zach, and I mentioned that I thought that the PSP was actually the closest thing to kind of the Dreamcast, in the sense that the Dreamcast was a very indie console, and it was, I don't know, I can't sit here and say that I know the specs, or really the whole politics behind its, its lifespan, the whole politics behind the market that it was trying to capture. But I do know this. It had a lot of really interesting indie games. These days, the market is just completely cornered by derp. Just, oh, I have an idea for a game. It's a Space Marine, and he's a bro, and he kills aliens. Like, really? Fucking really? That's your... Oh, God damn, get out of here. You know what I mean? And this game really had a lot... I mean, this console really has a lot of still really just cheap indie games. I mean, that's just the experience that everybody, I think, every good gamer really likes, is just walking into a game store and buying a game. They don't know what it is. They haven't heard the reviews. No reviews. And they find out it's cult classic, and they become part of the cult. And not for any other reason than they just bought it and played it, and it was awesome. And just many, many examples. I mean, I've got... a whole drawer filled with them, and they're not derp in the least bit. Well, not many of them are derp. Gorman, A Monstrous Adventure. I mean, there you go. Look how much I paid for it. $14. You can even play less, probably at $10 now. Just an amazing little, Jap import game. It's cute, fun, awesome action for the whole family, and it's cool. And, let's see what else we got here. Oh, I mean, this is just the height of what I'm talking about. Deadhead Fred. Look into it. I've talked about it before. I can't say enough good things. Look what I paid. Look what I paid. $13. $13 a few years ago. Now, you might not be able to find a copy anymore because it's... I wouldn't say it's cult classic. I don't know if it is a cult trendy, but really good game. And, I mean, sure, it's like... It's not... I don't know how to put it. It's almost like a lot of PSP games that are really cool... Because the PSP has the potential to do stuff like, oh, that's right, I didn't have a, well, I did not have a copy because I bought the special edition, but Peace Walker, which is almost like a full-fledged PlayStation 2 game. It has the ability to be, to be that kind of quality of game, that kind of in-depth experience, but at the same time, you find a lot of little games you can just pick up and play, and it has kind of a silly story, but it's indie. I don't know how to describe it. The point is so many excellent games that just were not derp in the least bit. So I really like my PSP. Oh, another good example, Toko Bots. Come on, and you can still have, quality, high, Hollywood blockbuster titles, we'll call them, God of War. And they're making another one. With God of War, it's borderline derp, to be honest. I don't know what to say to you. But, yes, well, let's just clear some space here. So, yeah, I got like 3 different PSPs. Don't laugh at me when I say that, but I do. I have a couple different models. That was my 3000 model right here, obviously. And I also have the special edition Peace Walker, Big Boss model. I mean, I'm just so gay for Metal Gear. You knew I would. And the case that it came with is very nice. All the stuff that it came with is excellent. It's like my favorite PSP to date. Look at that. I mean, they've made them in camouflage before, but nothing this pretty. You know, and it has the... What do I have in here? Do I have Peace Walker in here? Yes, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. So, you know the only thing that they could have done with this... Oh, great, I'm like fucking it up old school here. Is on the back, they could have done the Peace Walker symbol instead of PSP. But Sony probably doesn't want you covering up that free advertisement. So, yeah. And I have a lot of, you know... But I have a lot of storage for them. I've had to buy like 10 different cases because I'm trying to find a good way to organize them. There's no real good way to kind of bring the PSP on the go. I find myself laying in bed at night like at 3 in the morning playing this before I go to sleep. So, but the point is you know, it's like... When games are that big, you know, it's kind of hard to find a way to store all of them, and your movies, and I do have a few UMD movies. Don't laugh when I say that, I really do. This was like, I think, the nicest case I got, and yeah, it's GameStop. And I know I said I'm anti-GameStop, but it is a good product. And I got, Patapon, another excellent game. Ratchet and Clank. Come on, what do you talk about? Get out of here. Oh, wow, look at, like, the level of dust on this. Look at that, look at that. I'm going to do a smiley face. Boop, boop. Look at that. Just... There you go. Oh, smiley face is still on there. I think it's out of battery. This has the extended battery pack in there. I don't like carrying these in my pocket. I feel like I'm going to, like, swing and someone's going to, like, you know, their purse is going to bump into it. It's going to break. What game do I have in here? No game. Door is just flimsy. You know, a lot of Sony's design is really... It's good stuff, but it's not sturdily made. Not sturdily made. Unlike the DS's, which you can just, I mean, throw those into the ground. And they probably survive. But Nintendo is really not aimed at my market much, you know. Anyway, so I have rambled on for a long time. Point is, I got a lot of stuff to put in cases, and that's part of like being a nerd. I love cases, containers. That's just the way I roll. And so while we're talking about that, if I kick the tripod one more time, I'm gonna scream. Damn it! Well, there you go. I did it. I screamed obscenity. Anyway, but I have cases like these, the little UMD cases. I love these. Just this container-licious. And these are all my UMD movies. Fifth Element, Spider-Man 3, Tron, don't ask me why, Alien, Ridley Scott. Yes, good stuff, Mike. Good man. And the Aeon Flux 2-disc collector's edition. Now, while we're on the subject, fuck that movie studio that did that gay derp remake of Aeon Flux. Originally, before MTV was derp, this was like the original Peter Chung animated Aeon Flux. You can see the whole thing on the Netflix. You watch it. You watch it and you like it. You will because it's normal. Or maybe it's not normal. I don't know. Treasure Island. Cowboy Bebop 2. Really good stuff. I don't know why I like the UMD movies so much. It's just something about the fact that not a lot of people have it. And I don't know. I really like it. Not a lot of people invested in it. I kind of just like it. In the same way that Zach likes the Dreamcast. You know how it is. We all are butt-fuck for what we're butt-fuck for. And this was just like the biggest one that I had. I usually use this to prop up my camera, so it's kind of ironic. And I see just all this stuff that I've got in here, and just... Here's the old UMD... I don't even want to pull that out. That's the old memory stick with the adapter in it. And then, you know, Daxter, which was a great game. What the hell is this? This is Battlefront, and places to stick a charging cord. And you know... But I saw this and I kind of thought this was cool, and they only wanted $2 for it. When you put it down for $2, excellent. Big old metal case. So take a look at that. Let's back the camera up. Damn lighting. Not really much I can do. There you go. Now you can sort of see it. So just really nice detail case. A crappy little metal case. It's Intec. I didn't know what that brand is. I'm happy that it doesn't say GameStop, bro. Happy it doesn't say that. So, and then you open it up, and on the inside, let's talk about some of the stuff that comes with on the inside. I just have like this little flap that separates. I tried taking these out. I tried like prying at it. It's glued in there. Kind of cheap and flimsy cardboard. What the hell am I gonna put in there? Games? Do games fit in there? I don't know. Oh, well, that's what goes in there. Now I know. Seems like a cool little carry case. Oh, Knuckles finally tipped in the back. Died of a heart attack. Aneurysm! Not funny. Not even funny to joke about aneurysms. And also came with this. When I found this was pretty cool. This just added bonus. Come on, $2. And it has an old USB lead. At the end, it splits off into a charging cord and a attachment cord. It's good stuff, come on. And then an old, ancient PSP cover. So, I can slide that like a condom onto the penis that is my PSP. Yeah, I made a sexual joke! And, there you go. And it's nice. It's nice to have this little case here. And, Abby's using it. Abby's using it to organize. Word up, boy! God, I'm white.